Today has been sorting out the website, so it's actually finished, live. Check it out, give me any feedback on what you think. Ran through it with Ben. We do a call, me and Ben, every Wednesday, so ran through it with Ben. He seemed to be happy with it, and anyone else I've sent it to has come back saying they're happy with it. It's on all of my socials now, so it's there for everyone to critique. I'm gonna maybe add a wee package where I make websites for people, but it's gonna have to be like £10,000 because I do not enjoy making websites. If you want to pay me £10,000 to make a website, then I'll make an exception and a website. Tomorrow, shoot with Gavi for his Christmas stuff. I have an idea for a Christmas ad. Hopefully he is keen on doing that. So I'll shoot some of that tomorrow behind the scenes. He's happy for me to do that.
Bring home the magic of Christmas this year.
Merry Christmas from Backstreet Eats.
Saturday is PD content photo shoot, so the brand package for gym owners and PT people.
That's the sort of pose that you have at the minute. So all I want you to do is just change one foot in front, and then you're going to either have your hand on, so whatever foot's in front, you're going to have your hand on, and then elevate everything. Aye. But now with the top, watch hand reach like you're going for the weight.
The difference between the branding shoot and a fitness shoot is you're making content that's going to attract clients. So I do the other version as well, where we just do the full aesthetics one, where people do a cut and you just look like a beefcake. But they have a different effect on social media than actual branding content. So if you're a coach and you're just showing your physique all the time, then it's gonna, sometimes it's good because it polarizes people, but a lot of the time what's going to happen is, especially in a town like this, in Oma, you're just going to automatically turn off people that could have a misunderstanding of what you're trying to achieve. So if I'm always showing up and I'm ripped to the gills and I'm like, look at me, I'm super pumped. Person that's just getting into the gym or trying to get back from injury or just trying to get back after a long time away, that might put them off. It's fine if that's, you don't want them, if you just want your clients to be people who want to get into that sort of shape. But it's important to remember that a lot of the time people join the gym, they don't know what they want, they just know that they want to get into, they want to get healthier and they want to get fitter. So when you do the branded shoot, you're doing normal poses, so then you can, the way I would describe it is, you're doing a pose, maybe you're looking off to the side, and then you would pull the background, you would erase the background and you put you on, and then you would have something like 3 reasons you're not reaching your fitness goals, and then you're looking at them. So then you're able to create posts and carousels and everything easily because you have this batch of content, which means then that if you take, say if you only had one photo, if you stand and looking up, if you only have one of those, but you change the background, you change the text, you could use that every single week. So whenever you're thinking about posting content, a lot of the time I'll talk to clients and they'll say, well, I just haven't the time to take a photo, do a video every single day. And I explain to them that you don't need to do that. You can have a batch of 10 or 15 photos. So when you do this, you get a handful of photos that will last you all year if you use them correctly. And again, obviously it's better to update as seasons go, but you can use the same one. Like I've used it for clients before when I actually make the content as well, where they're looking off and it's saying something, then it's Christmas, so I just superimpose a Christmas hat on them and it does the same job. So think about your content. If you're making content, think about it. What is your end goal? So in this branding package that I'm going to do a behind the scenes video on, but you'll see a wee bit of it in this. The goal is to get more PT clients. So Shelly has to look approachable, she has to look nice, but also showcase that she knows what she's doing. She's in great shape, so that helps as well. Showcase movements, so we're doing some dumbbell work, we're doing some barbell work, pull downs, that sort of thing. So the photos will showcase she knows her way around the gym, and it's not just clickbaity type stuff where we've set it up so it looks really good. Like we're not going for massive dumbbells and stressing out holding them. We're just going for light dumbbells, so related to what she's doing, but also she can stay relaxed whilst doing it. And my thinking behind that is when you're picking up dumbbells, that's what you do for your client. You lift them up and you take them to your client. So you don't need to have big, heavy dumbbells. I want the client, the potential client, to watch it and think, oh, that person not only knows what they're doing, but they're using weights that I could definitely use if I was starting out. And then obviously we showcase some heavier weights, so it's like that's where you can be inspired to go to. So that's the idea for the branding shoot for PTs and gym owners. After that, I actually had to go back down to Gabby's. He was doing some Christmas night stuff, so I shot some content for him there. I haven't edited any of it yet, so you don't get to see it. You just get to see his fancy food from earlier on. And that's pretty much this week done.